Two muffins are in the oven. One muffin says, "Ooh, it is hot in here." The other muffin says, "Holy shit, a talking muffin!" It's less creepy if you come inside. I'm Lisa Higgins. I own Sweetpea Baking Company, which is a vegan bakery located in Portland, Oregon's only vegan mini mall. I have a really long family history of bakers. My great-grandfather owned a bakery in St. Augustine called City Bakery. This is my great-grandpa Joe. No, his name wasn't Joe. But my grandmother, his daughter, worked at the bakery growing up, and then she ended up marrying a baker from another bakery. So I spent pretty much my entire childhood baking with her and with my mom. And so when I became vegan, I started converting all of my family recipes that I still wanted to be able to eat to vegan recipes. And then some of those recipes we still have here in the bakery. We've been serving them for 5 years, and they're just really like classic kind of southern baked goods, really great. I've owned the bakery for 5.5 years. Started it in my house from nothing, and now I have 14 wonderful employees. My best employee, let's see.
Well, I've been working for Lisa for 17 years now, and she doesn't really appreciate me all that much, so I get stuck back here doing dishes, and sometimes she calls me when I'm sleeping, makes me come in and just do dishes even when they're clean.
Well, that's probably me. Why did I start a bakery? Sometimes after working 48 hours straight and I don't have any money and customers are angry at me for being late or slow, I ask myself that question. And the truth of the matter is, I did it so that people could eat baked goods that didn't involve killing animals. There you go. I think that dairy products are way overrated in baked goods, and that there's no reason to use eggs in a cake when you can make an amazing cake and never have to have any chickens caged in farms or miserable or dying just, so you can eat a cake, which you can make just fine without eggs. We're Portland's original vegan bakery. Portland is kind of considered the vegan food mecca of the United States. We have phenomenal vegan food here, just so many vegan restaurants, and it's available in everywhere. Everyone knows what vegan means, everyone prepares vegan dishes. We were the first vegan retail bakery in Portland, and now there are 4, which is a little crazy. I started getting tattooed as soon as I turned 18. My parents were like, no tattoos, no tattoos, and then the day I was 18, I went, of course, and got a tattoo, and I was able to hide it for 1 day, and then my mom was like, what's that blue stuff on your shirt? And I was like, shit. So then she said no more tattoos, and then you would think that parents would eventually learn. The more you say don't do something, the more that it's going to happen, right? So now, covered. I have some really amazing food tattoos, and I was actually recently in a magazine for this article on chefs with food tattoos. I have an entire leg piece done by Brian Wilson at Scapegoat Tattoo, which is right next door to the bakery, that is all pastries. So there's cupcakes and pretzels and donuts and ice cream. It's like Candyland of baked goods. I want to be on Cupcake Wars because I think national recognition for a vegan bakery and some vegan cupcakes would be amazing. Cannot beat that. I can't imagine that I'll have any more difficult of a time making cupcakes, 1,000 cupcakes in 2 hours than any other contestant on the show. I mean, honestly, I've made thousands of cupcakes multiple times here at the bakery. I know my recipes, I know the science of baking, because I have to figure out how to replace eggs and how to replace milk, and I think that I would pretty much just kick everyone's ass at actually being able to create an original recipe on the spur of the moment. I am an extremely competitive person, but I never participated in sports or anything as a kid. I am actually too competitive, and I'm an extremely sore loser, so my family won't even play board games with me because I'll just freak out if I lose, so which is why I'm going to win. $10,000 prize this wasn't even a question for me. I really, as much as the bakery could use $10,000, I feel like the money would be much more served at one of our local farm sanctuaries. Lighthouse Farm Sanctuary lost a bunch of funding recently, and I would really love for them to have the money, so we would donate the prize money to them. Losing is not my specialty. Vegan cupcakes are my specialty.